Cristian, 5-star performance, 5 goals. You must be really pleased with the performance and the result.
Yeah, for the performance, for the score also, for the attitude of the players, and for getting the 3 points. It's like was so important because the people was thinking more in the next week derby and these things. It's like no, we've got Leverstock Green today, and they're in a great position. They're doing a great season. It was not easy to plan the game. Then we got it. 3 points after 5 games, dropping points. Last win was a month ago. It was important just to get these 3 points and also to afford and to prepare the next week game, of course. But we had got the game today.
And obviously, Easy got his hat trick. How pleased are you with his performance?
It's easy for me today to say that Easy was great on these things, but also it's like for Easy just to score, this ball has to arrive in better conditions. Then I'm so pleased with the attitude of all players. Of course, we were more clinical than other games. That's so important, and it makes us to suffer less than expected. But then, starting from Andrew, that was his debut today with Bilko, not an easy option just to have got this debut on a backline. Cubs and Kane, Gas, also Carlos. Zach was superb also, I think, today, giving a lot of balls to Easy. Jaden as usual, Nick. It's like it's important. I like Josh from the goal that it's his debut also today with 18 years old. It was not easy. So happy for him. Then it's like a striker needs goals, and he sometimes was punishing himself a lot, high demanding himself probably too much. Then if he's getting goals, I think that is just a way to gain confidence.
And how happy are you that after you conceded so early on, you managed to turn it around and get the 2 quick goals, and then ultimately the third before half time?
I told them the last 5 games that we were dropping points. Also, when we were conceding, it was just individual mistakes. Then it's something that from the staff we cannot manage. Then it's like if someone just fails, then it's like okay, it's like. But we know then our strengths. Then it's like the main point is just we have to work with our strengths. Then it's like okay, we conceded first, no worries, because it's not the first time. It was not the first time today also that we just came back from a 0-1 down. Then it's like just go for it. It's difficult probably to convince, but also we were so quick. The penalty also, I think, fair enough. Then so pleased to come back before the halftime, and it's just key also to show them. It's like you did it. Then it's like why not?
And what did you say to the players at halftime?
We were just setting up the scenarios in the second half. It's like on the first half, just fixing some things about positions, about Carlos, and then dropping out of possession with Gas, just to allow Gas to move on side also, and to have got the center channel close, in case that we don't concede free kicks, because they were looking for free kicks, and then it's like we were suffering too much on a side free kicks to don't concede this. This is what we fixed from the first half, and also the scenarios in the second, what could happen. Then first 10-15 minutes they were pressing high because they were just looking for our mistake also to go inside the game with the 3-2. I think we controlled the second half also, despite the conceded 3-2, but we had got more and more chances. We were more clinical than other games, but not as clinical as probably I would like, no? Because if we score the 4-1, then it's like the game is done, is over. But we set up all the scenarios on the halftime. What could happen if we concede? What could happen if we score also? Because we need to keep. You cannot be relaxed never with this kind of teams, because if we score the 4-1, the 4-2, game is on. It's like then setting up and then just motivating themselves a little bit. Nothing special. I'm not I'm not a magician. Then anything special.
You must be really excited for next week's game as well against local rivals Biggleswade FC.
Let me say that no. Then it's like they are excited, and the club. I know club people is excited. For me, at the end it will be 3 points. Then it's like when we're giving this a special meaning to this kind of games. If you win, that's marvelous. But if you lose, it's gonna be like we lost 6 or 12 points, and it's like we're not in. We're in a need of points like them. They're in a better position. They are clear favorites, I think, for next week game. We're going to set up and to prepare the game in our week trainings. That's all. Then it's like, of course, that I want to win, but like I wanted to win today. We got it. My idea is to get the 3 points next week also, but anything special.